My name is Erin Seahall, and I am the Chief of Business Administration at Legal Aid of Nebraska. I help manage the administrative functions of our organization, including human resources, and we have about 100 employees in 7 offices across the state. Many of our employees are either enrolled in the Public Interest Loan Forgiveness Program or have already applied and received forgiveness. So in our organization, either human resources staff or the executive director can sign off on the certification forms. We really strive to be responsive to staff when they request a signature and provide a quick turnaround time. When we have new staff starting, we provide them with a link to the studentaid.gov public interest loan forgiveness website and kind of give them a basic overview and details of the program. Everyone's loan situation is different, so we don't necessarily walk through consolidation and things like that with them, but we make sure that they have the information that they need, and if we can provide any other help to them, we will do that. And then we also send out regular reminders to staff and encourage them to submit a certification annually so that everyone's payment counts are up to date. The form itself that you'll receive from a staff requesting the certification is fairly straightforward, but it can be a little confusing at first. Items 1 through 8 ask for identifying information for the organization, the dates the employee worked, and their hours worked per week. Item number 2 asks for the federal ID number. Most employees usually don't have this, so we typically provide it for them. If your HR team doesn't have it, your accounting or finance staff should be able to provide you with that number. One item to note on item number 5 regarding dates of employment. If an employee has completed a certification in the past for your organization, make sure that the dates of employment are correct. I had a situation once where a start date had previously been entered as January 2nd, but January 3rd was reported on a previous form. It was cleared up with a call to the loan servicer, but that could have been avoided and was sort of just an extra hassle for that employee. Then items 9 through 13 ask questions to determine how the employer qualifies. You check yes for your type of organization, either a government entity, tax exempt 501c3, which is what our legal aid organization is, or not tax exempt, but qualifies as a provider of services that are listed on the form. And then you move on to the signature section. The last part is completing that signature. The main thing to remember here is that in my experience, the loan servicers will not accept an electronic signature or one that is not an actual signature. So they will accept a digital copy of your actual signature. I typically keep I usually do complete the forms electronically and use a digital copy of my signature that I keep on my computer and just copy and paste it onto the form. The other option would be to print the form, sign it, and scan it, and then return it back to the employee. So once that form is complete, I save the form in the employee's file so that we have it if we ever need to refer back. Like I mentioned, sometimes there are questions about dates or things like that, but then I will email it back to the employee. So one last item that I wanted to touch on is related to employee benefits. When an employee is enrolled in the Public Interest Loan Forgiveness Program, their monthly loan payment amount is typically determined using their adjusted gross income, or AGI. Funding accounts like health savings accounts, flexible spending, where we have a 403B retirement account, that funding those accounts can help an employee reduce their AGI. So we really encourage employees to review their individual tax situation and factor those items in. While we can't provide tax advice to each employee, giving them that general information can help them decide how much to contribute into these plans. I hope this has been helpful. I'm sure the staff at your organization appreciates you providing the information they need to apply for loan forgiveness.